Hi, we're going to be unboxing the MacBook Neo today. I bought the one in Blush, but I have some concerns and regrets. I feel like I should have got the citrus. On a lot of the videos from the Apple hands-on event that I saw, the Blush looks almost like indistinguishable from the silver. But I'm hoping in real life it'll look a little more pink and not so silver. So we're going to see. So right there we have the little Apple logo. And we start seeing more of the laptop. My nails are a little bit pinker than the actual laptop, at least from the box photo. But they do seem, the MacBook Neo seems like it's complementary to a very light pink color. I know once I unbox it, it is going to look silver on camera. A lot of the videos that I saw of these other girls, they were literally crying and screaming about how pink it is. So I'm hoping, even though you won't be able to see it on camera, I'm hoping when I see it, it will look very pink. So we are going to find out. There's 1, 2. And I did get the 512 megabyte with the Touch ID because for $100 more, it seemed like a good deal for, not that big of a cost increase. Also, I want to make it known my reasons for purchasing this MacBook. I'll turn back over so we can get ready to unbox it here. I have epilepsy and I am going into a monitoring ward, and I'm going to be in there for at least 7 to 10 days, maybe longer. And I do have currently a Legion, Lenovo Legion, with a 4090 GTX NVIDIA graphics card. I use it for gaming, but it's obviously, the computer itself, I think, is about 6 pounds, but the big power brick is also 2 pounds, so it's about 8 pounds. And I'm trying to travel light. I do have another MacBook Pro from my company, and I'm going to be working or trying to work while I'm in the hospital. So I don't want to take like too much tech. I'm probably also going to take my Nintendo Switch. So I wanted a little lightweight laptop that I could just do some bare minimal tasks on. And also I bought an iMac around the same time that I purchased this Neo. It's also the pink iMac, and I do have other videos of that on my channel. And what I did is I subscribed to Shadow PC. So even when I'm in the hospital, I'm still going to be able to play all of my Steam games and other games that require a higher end graphics card. So the tech specs of this MacBook Neo aren't going to matter too much, because what Shadow PC does is it lets you run virtual PC, so all of the RAM, all of the storage, all of the graphics cards are actually coming from a subscription to Shadow PC. And I bought the I bought the iMac in the pink just because I wanted a very cute at home, like pink cozy gamer girl setup. My Lenovo Legion is a big black brick and it doesn't really fit my aesthetic. But definitely pink is my color, as you can see from my nails. So we're getting ready to unbox it here to take our first look at the MacBook Neo. All right, so a lot of other unboxers have been noticing the little hello on the tab here. Upon feeling it, it's a little bit heavier than I thought it would be. So I'm looking at it in real life, and I would say it's almost more of a lavender color than pink to me. It's still really pretty, and it's definitely not as silver as it is looking. I'm looking at my phone screen, and it is more, I'm going to say more lavender, but it's, you know, complementary to a light pink. They're calling it, they're calling it blush. As you know, probably from the hands-on Apple event, the little feet and the keyboard are all color matched to match the outside of the device. I would say the way that the Apple logo is showing up as a more brighter color, in person, that's how the laptop actually kind of looks. It's not as washed out as it is appearing here on my camera screen. So it is booting up on its own for its first time here. And there is our Touch ID, the trackpad, the color keyboard. It is very close to white. Even in person, it honestly looks white to me. There's our pretty wallpaper. I'll probably be changing it eventually, but it is very pretty. And so here is our first time setup. You can pick your language. And then you can transfer data from your iPhone or iPad, or from another Mac or a Windows PC, or you can set it up as a new device. I'm going to set mine up later. I just wanted to show everyone the basic MacBook Neo. Unfortunately, the pink color really doesn't show up too well on camera. And in real life, like I said, I would call it lavender. I would not call it pink, but it's definitely not gray. It's definitely not silver. I know on camera, very silver, very gray. It definitely has color in real life. I don't think I would call it pink though. I think I would call it lavender. Let me take it over near where I store my iMac when it's not in use. This is obviously not where I use my iMac, because there's no space there. But yeah, next to some pink accessories, next to the pink iMac. It's very complimentary in real life, although I definitely know that's not what you're seeing on camera. You are seeing a very silver, very gray, basic corporate laptop. That is definitely not what I am seeing in person. I'm seeing a pretty lavender, pretty light lavender. I wouldn't call it pink. Okay, yeah, that angle there is pretty close to what I'm seeing in real life. Still a little bit more gray on camera. So that's it for my unboxing video, and now I get to set up and enjoy my new MacBook Neo before I have to go into the hospital. Again, it's not as silver. I know I had buyer's regret. I was like, oh no, I should have bought citrus, but no. Again, this camera angle here is pretty accurate, actually. It's a little bit more vibrant in real life, but this is pretty close to the color. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.